Oscar had stunts.
It's a good day.
Finally.
And the Academy goes, to.
Basically.
Or the Oscar goes, to.
Basically.
About time. Basically, they just heard us. It was our podcast with Jabby and Achar where we were ranting, all four of us, about it, and they said, you know what? By Jingo, when they speak, we listen.
We're basically the reason anything ever gets done.
Yep.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Rex with Korbin.
I'm Rick.
You follow us on Instagram, Twitter, more juicy content. On Patreon, follow us.
Oh, it's so juicy.
Welcome back.
Let the juice flow out of you in the sanctum.
We got a new Rajkummar Rao film.
Who?
A Dosti of Dosts.
A doasty of dosts.
It's called Bhool, Chuk, Maaf.
Which is what I do on Friday nights when I go bowling.
Which that means ghost.
That's Bhoot.
Oh, sorry. Bhool.
Yeah, Bhool Chuk Maaf. That's when you have a bowling ball, you throw it really hard at somebody, but it doesn't hurt because it's covered in wool.
I feel like we should know what that is because Bulbul, we've seen Chuk and then Maaf, like seven cool
You would
Maaf.
you would think by now we could be fluent in Hindi.
I recognize the words.
Yeah.
I don't know them. I don't know what it translates to. I just know it has Rajkummar.
You know what we're going to
Rao
get to? This is what I'm waiting for. We're going to get to the place where there's technology where you can just get a chip implanted and you can speak a language.
Can't wait. Here we go.
देखिए लड़का लड़की बालिग है इससे पहले कि दोबारा भाग जाए दोनों की शादी कर दीजिए
अच्छा ठीक है 2 महीना में सरकारी नौकरी ले आओ तो तितली तुम्हारी
2 महीने में गैस का सिलेंडर नहीं भरता सर 2 महीने में क्या होगा
पापा
चुप रहो यही धर दें तुम्हारे
ए मिश्रा हाथ मत लगा अरे नहीं अरे मतलब पापा जी ऐसे हाथ लगाएंगे तो कानून हाथ में आ जाएगा ना सर के सामने पापा
चोर बाजारी 2 महीनों की पहले थी आदत जो हट गई
2 महीने सरकारी जॉब कहाँ से मिल जाएगी
महादेव जल्दी से हमारी नौकरी लगवा दीजिए हम अपना सर मुंडवा लें नहीं सर मुंडवाएं तो सबको लगेगा कि पापा ही चले गए हम 16 सोमवार का व्रत अरे तो लौंडिया रखती हैं हम आजीवन ब्रह्मचर्य का पालन कर
अबे मन्नत मांग रहे हो कि केबीसी खेल रहे हो
इनकी सरकारी नौकरी लग गई हेलो हर हर महादेव बस आज की रात है हमारे पास कल तो तुम हमारी धर्मपत्नी बन जाओगी ना
चलिए हल्दी लगवाइए बैठ के
मम्मी फिर से सब में लग गई आप
हाँ तो आज हल्दी की रस्म है
हल्दी हो तो गई अब क्या मैरिनेट कर दोगी मम्मी सबका टाइम नहीं 8 घंटे में बारात है
आज 29 है कल 30 है कल की है बारात
Groundhog Day.
चलिए हल्दी लगवाइए बैठ के
अरे तारीख क्या है आज
तो 29 है आज हल्दी की रस्म है
फिर से हल्दी हो रही है फिर से 2 दिन से हमारी 29 चल रही है 30 नहीं आ रही
क्या हुआ बाबू
बहुत विकट मुसीबत में फंस गए हम पंडित जी ऐसी क्या मन्नत मांगे कि भगवान इच्छा पूरी करते हैं 101 रुपया रखो मात्र 101 में सुन लेंगे
अरे शुक्ला की तरह सर मुंडवा लो भैया बेस्ट है
हमें नहीं करनी चंद्र से शादी
महादेव जाने किसकी हाय लग गई है 15 दिन से एक ही दिन में अटके हुए हैं हम
बाबू क्या हुआ
हम हैंडल कर लेंगे चलो
हम साला यहाँ अपनी
मेहंदी छोड़ के आए हैं हमें कुछ आता नहीं है सार जुगाड़ तुमने किया है हमसे उंगलीबाजी करते हैं लहंगे का पूरा पेमेंट नहीं हुआ है सब पता है हमें
बाबू
अरे बाबू नहीं है हम
ऐसा तो नहीं कि तुमने किसी का दिल दुखा दिया है
हमसे कोई भूल चूक हो गई हो तो माफ कीजिएगा भूल चूक माफ करना आशीर्वाद ले रहे हैं पिताजी
कौन पिताजी
चरण स्पर्श माता जी
आज तो बड़ा अम्मा के पैर छुए जा रहे हैं कल से तो बहू के आगे पीछे घूमेंगे
बस उसी कल का इंतजार है भाभी एक बार आ तो जाए
कोई ये बताए क्या होगा
Nice.
Looks cute.
Have we seen a Groundhog Day thing from India?
I don't think so. And I think that's the predominant audience that'll appreciate it is people who haven't seen Groundhog Day. It also looks like
Well, you could do a lot of stuff with like obviously what they're doing, obviously with the Hindu traditions and the religion and stuff like that. Obviously, Indian culture would handle that situation differently than we would handle that situation.
Of course,
there's many different things you can do.
Right, but the repetition of a day over and over again is Groundhog Day. As is, I have a feeling, my suspicion, knowing Rajkummar Rao, is there's going to be a moral to the story, and I bet it's going to be kind of Bruce Almighty-ish in that his character's going to go from realizing he's wanting to stop the repetitive days for selfish reasons, and he'll only get out of the repetition when he does it for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a cute rom-com.
Cute movie, obviously. Rajkummar's going to kill
He'll
it.
be great. And I do think it'll be a very cute,
hopefully we get the
funny, touching
the humor of all of it.
Well, thankfully I did get the fact that when he said, if I shave my head, everybody thinks my dad's dead.
Yeah.
That's very funny because I've known that, I know people whose father have passed away and they shave their heads. So we're getting more and more aware of things that are culturally funny.
Randall's romantic pursues a government job to marry his beloved as the wedding plans progress. Unexpected turn of events.
It was making me think at the beginning, I don't think you would know this song, but a guy who wants to get married to this girl, but he can't get married to her, God bless you, until he gets a government job. For all of you in West Bengal, all of my Bengali stupid babies, that's somewhat the premise of 2441139. Great song. I don't know how to say the words yet, but I don't know what
you're saying.
Sing the chorus with me.
I have no idea what you're saying.
2441139. Public telephone. I know that part. But it's a song about a guy who wants to marry a girl and she's in an arranged marriage, and he's saying to her, "Hey, you can tell your dad to cancel it because I got my government job, so now I can marry you." It's very cute.
I don't know what
I know you don't because you hate India.
True. I know Groundhog Day obviously gets all the credit for
being the repetition
movie, obviously, and it's just like if you do a gangster movie, you're going to get compared to The Godfather, of course.
Right. But was it the first?
My bet it was probably more of like Twilight Zone.
My bet is that concept happened in the Twilight Zone, or I don't think that
before.
It's the most popular. It was the first globally popular one.
Very commercial, very comedic, obviously.
But no, you're probably right. I bet Rod Serling did something like that in the Twilight Zone.
I bet it was in the Twilight Zone.
They just took the premise and turned it into a comedy.
And maybe even something before that, like a old sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
Star Trek, I bet.
It could be.
I think
that could be a Star Trek in there. I think
Star Trek has obviously it's not funny, but like they're on a planet that whatever.
Where the day just repeats
itself over and over again.
Yeah. But this definitely has a whole lot of other things to it and elements to it. I love the idea that he's realizing the only way he can get out of the repetition is to do something the right way, and so he keeps trying to do things the right way, and it never works, and he keeps getting more and more frustrated. I think it's going to be cute.
How does the Groundhog Day end? I haven't seen it in a few years.
It's been a long. It's similar. I don't remember how he gets out of the loop. That's how long it's been since I've seen Groundhog Day. He gets out of the loop, but if I'm not mistaken, it's because there's the moral conundrum. He goes from being a selfish prick, hating what he's doing, can't believe he's been sent to cover frickin' Groundhog Day, and he's rude to everybody, and the day keeps repeating until he finally realizes two things. He's fallen in love with the girl, and that he's been an ass, and he has a change of heart, and that's the key that unlocks the repetition for him.
I haven't seen that.
More of the story.
Couple of years.
Don't be a poop face. Don't drag your cape through the street and get it in doo-doo.
What is that?
Guillermo.
Is that Dothraki?
No, it's Nandor. My favorite character from What We Do in the Shadows, the TV series.
No one gives a shit.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Anyways.
Everyone who's seen both knows what I'm saying.
Stupid. Anyways, looked great. Obviously, let us know what you thought about the trailer if you're excited for it, and anything else we need to know down below.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Never